Hello, folks. Howdy. How is everyone? Good, I hope. Are those weird robots still singing? I'm playing more Horizon Zero Dawn. They are singing. Oh, they're creepy.
Time to take to the skies.
I was playing some of this earlier. I was just doing side quests then. But this time, I'm gonna do some main quests. Yes. I really like that settlement. It's super cool. Let's have a fly over to the base. Where is our base? There it is. Is this main quest stream? Yes, I think so. The flying is really cool. It
Find a
works
spot to land.
surprisingly well as well. Unless I spot a snake. Honestly, if people wanted hours of Snake and Thunderjaw grinding in order to fully upgrade all my equipment, I would be happy to provide. And honestly, if Elden Ring wasn't out, I'd probably do that. I would probably do it. But I'm going to be slightly less of a completionist. Wah. Stop shooting at me, it's mean. Go on, land. Do a little land. Fine, fuck you. Meh. Don't land. You can always do it later. Yeah, I'll return to it. Wonder what the DLC could even be. Who wants to see me kill 20 snakes in order to get all of their earth grinders? Go. I mean, that would be incredible to just put in as DLC.
Did you need something?
Yes.
Bravo. You managed to sway a Zenith to your side. Care to explain?
She's in love with me. It's
Not a
creepy.
chance. I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to optimize. But that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my undertakings. So, ask away.
Since when were you so forthcoming?
Since you turned this into a waiting game. And as it seems you have found modest success, perhaps I'm willing to be generous.
Alright.
Okay, so your big plan, everything you've been manipulating for the last few months. Let me see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it. Then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using a Tenakth army and that weapon. And to get the Tenakth to fight for you, or rather the Sons of Prometheus, armed Regalla's rebels with override tech.
It's a good name.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing catch-up?
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates at the Spire, you were out here scheming. Why couldn't you just
That's what
tell
he
me?
does. He does
When I
scheming.
learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be extreme. And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter how necessary. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation.
It's not a good plan.
At the Hades Proving Lab.
Just throwing Aloy at the problem usually works out. He should know that by now.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zenith at the Hades Proving Lab. They almost killed me.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset, thereby keeping you out of harm's way and, more importantly, out of my way.
Ocelot
really
just
didn't
likes
know they had
tricking
their own
people.
clone of
Basically, yeah.
Blizzard?
No. Unfortunately, there was no way I could have known that particular detail.
Detail?
I'm cold.
Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today.
The Quen.
While I was out there, I had a couple run-ins with the Quen.
The tribe from across the ocean. And?
Their entire tribe was shaped around the discovery of focuses. One of them, Alva, even joined me here.
She's over there.
No. They stumbled upon the greatest technological artifact from the ancient world, and what did they do with it? They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and taboo, creating a pantheon out of corporate shields.
Yes,
Got a point.
It also led them to Thebes.
Did it now?
Yeah. Tell him about the flesh zombie thing.
So those run-ins with the Quen I mentioned. On one of them, I teamed up with their expedition to search Thebes.
Hello there.
We found Pharaoh at the
Thank you, Secret Chief 3,
must have
for the
needed
sub.
Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you could prod his brain, like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
I like how straight he plays it. You know, he's not getting insulted by Aloy here.
Why create the Sons of Prometheus? You didn't need a bunch of Oseram tinkerers to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades and the Eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting directly involved. Through the Sons of Prometheus, I could execute my plans, all while remaining anonymous.
Yeah, but it's obviously you, because you're the only sort of person in the world who does things like this. Alright, about the weapon.
Tell me about the weapon. How does it work?
I've upgraded the delivery system. It now emits a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
That doesn't fully answer my question.
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones? Yes, even you can appreciate the value of secrecy when warranted. Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how is knowledge that is mine alone.
Why help Regalla take over? If you wanted an army, you could have just gone to Hekarro.
Before Regalla's rebellion, Hekarro was only concerned with battling machines and fostering friendships with Akarja. Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a threat he couldn't understand.
So helping a bloodthirsty exile was easier.
Yes, exceedingly so. All
I like
Regalla
silence.
craved was war against the Karja and anyone who threatens the Tenakth. She would have led the tribe into battle without question, which was precisely what I needed.
Well,
Alright, Silence. I think I've talked to you long enough. I'll let you know when it's time to go. And try not to mess with Tilda while you're in here, okay? I don't need the two of you butting heads.
Ah, yes. About your Zenith ally.
watch yourself there.
I wonder if you understand what kind of person you're dealing with. For someone to live as long as she has, outlast as many calamities, well, your goals may be aligned now, but I'd watch for the moment they diverge.
Yeah, I'm aware. Reminds me of someone else I know.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater purpose, Aloy. I hoped you'd recognize that by now.
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things. But on this...
What an arsehole.
a feeling.
Oh, a feeling. You mean you finally had one? Huh. Guess even you can change, Silence.
It is, Purin, yeah. Cute. Alright. Where Tilda's hanging out in the plant room, right? Let's do a once around the outside.
There you are.
Hello.
Well done, Aloy. Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon. You're truly a shining.
Did they have to
example.
deactivate the shield to take a piss?
I've
That
been
would be
thinking
my
about what
plan.
you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth.
Friends.
It was more than that, wasn't it?
We were besties.
Receptive as ever. You're right, we were together for a time.
Okay, so
What do you mean?
What happened?
What positions did you do?
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks. I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were
Fandom
flying
must see
halfway
is
across
horrible.
the world every other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back.
Oh.
I filled a void for her.
Oh no.
I know I did.
You want to fill that
But
void.
as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less when I wanted more. And so we ended things.
So helping me, restoring Elizabeth's dream. It's what?
A second chance, yes.
Oh god.
I made a mistake.
Yes,
leaving
back
Earth
away,
and
Aloy.
stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw
Maintain
you,
distance.
a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I
Oh
knew I had
god.
to help you. To do right by her.
Please go out with me. Oh god. They're kind of I almost like this in a way because the sort of over the top Aloy worship that is usually just, you know, you're able to perceive that as creepy as you like if you like, but in the first game it was just played straight, like Aloy just is Jesus and she's that amazing. In this, most of it's coming from her, who is creepy. You know, I think it puts the right sort of stalkerish tinge to it, you know.
Why did you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place, not just for me, but for the art stored in its depths.
I've heard this
Cultural
before.
artifacts of incalculable value. Truly, some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt,
This is reused.
it would bring something else into
I
her
didn't
life.
talk about this
A
here.
heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with
You know, this is actually,
her. She needed its shelter.
it's a
because
slight
it-
rewrite from our previous conversation with her, but some of the sentences were exactly the same. So either she practiced those speeches, or that's just a little bit of repeated dialogue there. They've accidentally done a copy paste instead of writing it fresh, and I like that because I haven't noticed many of those. All right, what's in the Zenith base?
When it's time to break into the Zenith base, what can we expect?
Refund.
I'll go over the full layout once you've assembled your friends. Suffice it to say, we will need to push as fast as possible to Beta and Gaia's location, dealing with heavy resistance along the way.
What if we kissed to
There are
distract
also
them?
printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small army of them.
When I was out in the wilds, I saw a shuttle take off from the island, heading for space.
It was likely ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit. After hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
Them being deliberately kind of vague about the ecological disaster that destroyed whatever it's called, Sirius, makes me think that's just a sequel lined up there, right? It's got to be. Oh God, you're on thin ice here, Aloy.
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
I'm creepy.
I've wondered that for 1,000 years. She was brilliant, visionary. She cared so deeply for the world, for the betterment of humanity. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think, in the end, she had a core that she never let anyone be part of. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
Oh wow. Can ask about fucking everyone. Let's do it.
What can you tell me about Gerard?
He was the head of the world's largest financial conglomerate, and as such had dealings with almost every major corporation. It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the wealthiest among Far Zenith.
What does one person do with that much money?
Buy more power, more influence. Gerard's always believed himself to be a refined patrician, able to maintain control with a polished smile. But beneath that exterior is a cold and calculating operator. It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital educators,
That bastard.
the avatars of the Apollo database, while we were painted as her benefactors.
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough. And the others.
I would very much like to see his face when he realizes we've beaten him.
I get the vibe from Tilda like she was just showing up at Elizabeth's house in the middle of the night and like banging on the window. She's just like she's got that kind of intense clinginess, you know.
So, Eric. Was he always a bloodthirsty psychopath?
I believe he got worse over time. On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company. A band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human combatants in favor of automated warfare. He found success with clientele that required a more personal touch. There were also rumors that he personally hunted and killed his targets. On occasion, all for the thrill of it. But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality simulations. In them, he could go on rampages as violent as he pleased, though I suspect with diminishing satisfaction.
Cool.
When Beta escaped and hid in an ancient research facility, I saw another one of the Zeniths. Verbena. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations.
Gee, that's
Unlike
a bit
most
rude.
of Far Zenith's members who amassed their wealth through shrewd business deals and technological achievements, Verbena inherited her billions. Her father had achieved great success in the luxury holotourism industry. At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette, branding herself a life designer.
Look how shitty the art projection
Someone
is.
who
Just
leverages
constantly
their
glitching.
fame to influence the choice of others.
What? Like a cult?
In a way, yes.
Well, she must have done something right to have survived this long.
She was her own brand of ruthless. That much is true. But even rats can cling to a vessel for escape.
So were you friends or what?
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found data on a man named Stanley Chen. I think he was a Zenith.
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the good ones. When we established our colony, he built an exact replica of Las Vegas in virtual reality. Lights, shows, gambling, every detail perfectly recreated.
Wow.
And while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies,
They were all
flung
just
his
playing
doors
VR
wide
chat,
to
basically, weren't they?
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it back to Earth.
No, he perished when our colony was destroyed.
How was it destroyed?
I
Say.
would have been thrilled to discover that part of his beloved city survived.
Okay, so I've had run-ins with a handful of Zeniths. What about the rest?
An array of the wealthiest people on Earth, titans of their industries.
And let me guess, all selfish and ruthless to the core?
Most, but not all. There were a few with whom I got along. Annika Merjani, for instance, was always delightful. She founded the Holonet's most successful dance channel and was herself mesmerizing to watch.
The dance
And
billionaire.
I had fascinating discussions with Song Jiao about her work in cellular biology. Our immortality treatments are due in part to her achievements. But then there were others like Devin Miller, the CEO of a fast food printing corporation. His only real preoccupations were perfecting his golf swing and taking self-hollows. When I think about all of us, we really should have accomplished more. We had eternity.
Cool.
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were. But
There
you
were
were
some
wrong.
good billionaires
Twice.
like me.
Out of necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret passage
I
into
think
their
the
base
way
was the
her-
trick I pulled to
Her
save
net
you.
touches her face there would be really uncomfortable.
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon works?
No, and he's been very careful not to allow me near it. I'll admit it bothers me, but regardless of how it functions, I am confident it will deactivate the other shields en masse.
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric and Gerard. Only a handful of us made it to our ship when our colony collapsed.
Well,
Okay. I'll let you know when it's time.
I'll be here until then. And thank you, Aloy, for giving me this chance. My past has always been a struggle. More than once I've lost everything. But when I look to the future, I see Liz's dream fulfilled. A universe of new possibilities.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will. I won't let anything get in the way. I promise you that.
Mwahahahaha.
May we speak?
Sure.
Aloy, it appears that we have some interesting new guests. I'm glad to see you're okay, though. I heard you gave the Tenakth something to talk about. I was half expecting you to burst in through the ceiling riding a Sunwing.
Sorry to disappoint.
Oh, I also wanted to give you this. For helping with the land gods. Plainsong is in your debt.
It's 15 shards.
You deserve much more for all you've done. May the land always bloom in your steps.
And yours?
Oh, look at her.
How to go with the chorus after we fix the land gods.
They were shocked when I told them that our lands would soon be on the mend. I thought Fane's eyes would pop out of his head. But of course they had no choice but to take it as good news, even if it meant all their preaching about meekly accepting our doom was exposed as rot. To be honest, I found the conversation to be highly enjoyable.
I'm glad. You deserve it. They're lucky that you never gave up on saving them.
Cool.
Thoughts on our new Zenith acquaintance?
I'd say she smells like death, but even death smells of something. She's more like a cold piece of metal, bent on repelling all semblance of life.
That's pretty
She's
poetic.
definitely different. Have you talked to any of our new friends?
Erend and I tried speaking to Sylens, but apparently our tribal prattle is unnecessary.
Charming, isn't he?
I like silence.
I have to go. I trust you to keep things civil around here.
I'll make sure Erend doesn't punch Sylens in the face, if that's what you mean.
Thanks.
Taru Warden. What if it's cute? It is. Look at that cute little hat. It's like a sneaky one. I prefer a sneaky one to this, which is a melee one, but it's just, its defenses are just so much better than anything else I own.
Aloy, you came back with some interesting friends.
Wish I could say we don't need them, but Sylens and Tilda are here for a reason. Even Regala.
Yeah, enemy of my enemy and all that, right?
Right. You, talked to Tilda at all?
I tried. I don't think even a hot forge could melt that ice. And you say she wants to help?
I think so. Well, let's hope.
She's more open to us than other people, apparently, but that's just because we look like her old girlfriend, isn't it?
I guess Sylens is keeping to himself, as usual.
I was hoping he'd give me an excuse to hammer his sorry ass to the ground.
Please don't.
You telling me you wouldn't want to get just one good hit on that smug face of his? After everything he's done?
Sure. Later. Right now, he's got something we need.
I hope they all just punch Sylens later.
I better get going.
Well, you know where to find me.
Cool. So, what is our main quest? Let's activate it. Oh, in the Gaia room, is it? Hang on, is Regala around? We sent her here, didn't we?
You know, we've never played Machine Strike together.
Oh no. I got enough trouble with Kotallo, always kicking my ass.
Who says I'm any good at it?
My luck's going.
I'm no chaplain, but that is...
I see you've got your new arm ready to go.
Yes. It still feels strange. I've gotten used to the absence, but no matter. I'm sure I will need it before the attack on the Zenith base is through.
Haven't seen you since the battle at the Grove. How are you holding up?
I saw you fly on the wings of the Ten, and paralyze Regala's army.
I don't
with
think that's
lightning.
true. I did his side quest after that, right?
Inspired.
Thank you, I guess.
It is I who should be thanking you.
Cool.
Did you meet Tilda?
There is something about her that doesn't seem natural. I wouldn't be surprised if my sword went through her and she didn't bleed at all.
Honestly,
I think
before,
about stabbing everyone I meet.
nothing would surprise me. Look, I know you're probably not happy about keeping Regala around, but I want her on our side when we fight the Zeniths.
It is more than she deserves. Even so, I will not question your judgment.
Thank you, Kotallo. What do you think of our squad?
They seem eager to fight. Though I admit it is strange to see a new Taru in the ranks. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
She seemed pretty effective when she took out the machines that were guarding this base.
Interesting. Perhaps I am mistaken.
I have to go,
That's cute.
but I'll be briefing everyone on the
She's
plan
like-
soon.
Understood.
Here's a belief I have, and Aloy contradicts it, and he's like, maybe I'm wrong. Fair enough. It's good to be able to admit that you might be wrong. Alright, let's try and get downstairs. I still can't believe we just let Regala, like, we didn't even send her here under an armed guard or anything. It was just... I beat you, so you're good now. Yep. There's a hidden room in this base somewhere with stuff in it, but I don't know where it is, and I can't be arsed finding it.
This place smells wrong. No sand or wind, only cold steel. And the others up there, your squad.
They can hold their own. As for this base, it may not be what you're used to, but it is a shelter.
Call it what it is. A cage.
You came here on your own.
For the battle you promised. So for now I wait in my cage for your word. Tell me when to strike.
Got real intense energy, this one.
The whole time I've been in the West, I've been fighting you and your rebels. I'd at least like to know why.
You were among the enemy. What more is there to know?
Why did you do it?
Dork, Jiroka, Makalo, and the Karja pushed into the desert to raid our people. My brother's squad was among the first to intercept them. But the Karja captured them, strung them up, and burned them alive as an example.
I love her armor.
It was too
It's so
late.
cool.
I found them by the sound of their screams.
So you wanted vengeance.
Vengeance. No. I wanted devastation. To tear down the Karja's cities and drown the land in blood. Hunt down every last survivor and grind their bones until the sky chokes on the dust. But my chief betrayed
Cool.
me. Betrayed the Tenakth.
The deal you made. Override tech in exchange for an assault on the Zenith base. How did Sylens approach you?
That name means nothing to me. My agreement was with Oseram mercenaries.
So all this time, you didn't even know who you were really dealing with? And you trusted a group of
If
Outlanders?
it was a trick, I would have crushed them. But they offered me the chance to run the Karja down with machines. The terror in your enemy's eyes when they see you charge. You know what I'm talking about. I bet you felt it.
I don't think so.
No, I'm pure good.
What about your end of the deal? Would you have honored it?
Had I killed Akaro and become chief, these Zeniths would have been the first of the tribe's victories. But because of you, my people will continue to consort with the enemy. A tribe of weaklings.
Because of me, hundreds of Tenakth won't throw away their lives in a battle they can't win.
Well, that's Aloy told.
Are you really going to fight alongside me?
I have no reason to betray you.
Really?
I failed to kill Hekarro, failed to eliminate you. No Tenakth would follow me now. The Carja remain out of my reach, cowering behind their walls. All I have left are the screams of those long dead and unending rage. So show me where to bury it.
Your headband's clipping through your face.
How did Hekarro betray you?
Hekarro called on the clans to resist the Carja's red raids. But we did more than just defend. We hunted them, and they fled as children before a pack of Clawstriders all the way to their border. There we ripped down their stone walls. Their domain was ours for the taking. But when it came time to push on, Hekarro ordered us to fall back. What soldier retreats when slaughter is at hand?
The kind who wants peace for their people.
Peace is just a lull between vendettas. But I thought my chief had greater tactics in mind, so I stood by him, even when he allowed that filthy Carja to join our ranks.
Fashav.
I enjoyed watching him die at the embassy. He should have been put down when we first captured him on the field. Instead, Hekarro made him a marshal.
Fashav told me how he became a marshal. He earned it just like any Tenakth.
It was an insult. No Outlander can ever deserve to wear our armor, bear our marks. And then a Carja messenger was brought before us? That's when I knew. I had to run my blade through Hekarro and drag his treacherous corpse to the gates of the sun.
How does she keep up this energy all day? You know, I can't imagine her just doing a regular thing. You know, like getting ready for bed or eating breakfast or something.
What happened when the Carja messenger appeared before Hekarro?
The quivering priests bore a message from their new king. No more war. No more raids. Suddenly the Carja wanted to talk peace. An embassy at the very fortress we tore down? A true Tenakth would never take a Carja truce. Their blood exists to be spilled, but Hekarro lapped up the priest's message. He showed himself a Carja-loving traitor when he accepted. That's when I challenged him.
And lost.
His mercy was just another sign of his weakness. I vowed never to rest until the debt was repaid, with him on his knees before me. So with an army of soldiers and machines at my back, I returned. The day you got in my way.
It's cool that, you know, you get all this and you could have just killed her.
All right. I guess we'll both face the end soon enough.
Ever since you got in my way, I've wanted to see your bones burned white beneath the sun. But if I'm to die in battle, then it might as well be with the one who flew with the wings of the 10.
I'll let you know when it's time to move out.
Ayla's just like completely not reciprocating the energy here. Jesus Christ. I hope, I mean, obviously she's gonna die, but it would be really funny if she survived. Like, how is the world gonna deal with just having her walking around in it, you know?
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should handle before that?
No.
All right, people. I need you up in the control room right away. Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location. Undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control. You'll know when you need to. All right.
I feel
We'll
like
meet
they
up
all
just
need to
before
be
we
more
go.
open with each other here.
Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Okay.
Does Aloy
I'll
have
let
a
you know
plan?
when I
Do
arrive
I
at
know the
rendezvous
plan?
point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood?
She turned down help from Hikaru, yeah. So what's she gonna do?
You two? A minute?
Please help me find an army really quick.
Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base.
Oh
It's
yeah,
called
they
the
did a little
Regulator.
whisper to each other, didn't
Here.
they?
Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. You with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
On my life.
Cool. Talk to them. Just fucking spent 45 minutes talking to them all.
We need to get Silence back into the Zenith base intact.
We're finally doing this.
Never thought I'd be off on a mission to take down a bunch of immortals from the stars. I can hear the drinking songs already.
I guess I should get going.
I'll see you at the rendezvous point.
Everyone's just gonna say something like that, aren't they?
I
You
wouldn't
know,
have it any other way.
they'll be like, "Oh, we're about to do the final mission," and Aloy will be like, "Yeah, all right, let's go."
I hope everybody's ready for this. Fighting the Zeniths isn't going to be easy.
Aloy, nothing you do ever is. At least now you don't have to do it alone.
Thanks. I should go. I'll let you know when I'm ready to head to the base.
Before you do, There is one favor I would ask of you.
Oh.
What is it?
You placed this focus in my care, and gave me the highest calling an Utaru has ever known. If I should fall in battle, I'd like you to be the one to bury my seed pouch. For the both of us.
So,
make sure you stay alive to do so.
let's just try to all
I plan to die as soon as possible.
Okay.
That was just cute enough to let me
Nervous?
speak to
I'd be
everyone else.
lying if I said I'm not slightly apprehensive.
The plan will work if we all focus on our assignments.
Right. Oh, and I wanted to give you this for helping me get the data on Leviathan.
Oh.
I didn't really know what to give you, so I asked Zoe what you might like.
Thanks, Alpha. I'll put it to good use.
It's shards, I
I
assume.
need to get going.
I'll be at the rendezvous point. May truth lead
I like machine muscles a lot. I always need machine muscles. Utaru Protector. Oh, we got a little cute outfit. Yeah, it's like exactly the same as that one. Well, we've got that. Alright, that's enough for talking to these nerds. Let's get going. Another outfit to not wear. Yeah. Well, I've got... This is my only orange outfit, and it's just so much better than everything else that's been given to me that I've... Since I've got it, I haven't worn anything else. Can I get down here? I can.
There. Rendezvous point. I should take care of everything I can before calling in the others to attack the Zenith base.
I'll come back to the other side quests later. One thing that I do need, though, is to craft some ammo. Make sure I've actually got ammo before I go. Yeah, I'll be fine, won't I? Locked into Singularity in the open world will be unavailable for the duration of the quest. Sure. I get it. I know what it's like. No way back. Jesus Christ.
Okay, everyone. I'm at the rendezvous point. It's time to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Understood, Aloy. We're on our way.
Aloy,
Where are the others?
not far behind.
That's Silent's last trick.
Egghead here couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
Are we all here?
It's kind of bullshit to fly while everyone else has to walk, you know?
A tunnel.
An ancient escape route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected. So I concealed it from the others. Shall we?
Alright. Place your bets for who's gonna survive.
I wish there was a less pungent way to get
I'd say
very
most likely to
inside
die
this.
is Regala, if I had to guess. Zoe will definitely survive because Zoe is pregnant. Tilda, I think they'll want to keep around for possible
There's the
DLC or
launch
sequel stuff.
That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be Spectres guarding it, and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
All right. Alva, Catalo, get to it.
Where are they going?
Somewhere important. Erend, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Tactically sound, I suppose. What will she do?
There's a sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Then we should proceed.
One more thing. Open up the channel to Beta. Audio only. Aloy. We're here, and we're coming for you. You know what to do, right? As long as you hold up your end.
Do we think Beta will survive? I hope so.
See you soon. Be careful.
Because it'd just be weird
Let's
to
go.
have another Aloy around, you know? But I guess if I had to guess, I'd say they'll probably kill Beta.
Get to the launch tower as quickly as possible. I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
Beware, Aloy. Spectres ahead.
Company. Follow my lead.
That's
All
what
right.
I do.
Since these are what we're going to be fighting, I guess I should actually look at how to beat them. You can shoot the gun off, otherwise they're weak to plasma. And we have a very fancy bow.
Well, I'll just leave it here then.
Live long, kill your enemy.
Good shot. Oh, hello.
Who's next? That's the quick way to take it down.
Oh, wow.
Aloy, for you. Let's smash the infantry. And now's a good time to hit him with the ladder.
Stop backseating. Ha 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 ha. Ow.
Target me, do ya? Give me your fetch.
Good lord.
How many times do I have to hit this thing? Use acid and corrode it.
Shut up! I am getting micromanaged here.
got it.
I think you're right.
Find anything?
Yeah.
I have to try and shoot their guns off. Might go down a little faster. What the hell? What the hell was that? This frost bellow pack just exploded. Like randomly, way after the fight.
I think there's a cave up there that might get us through that ridge.
Let's climb up to it.
I like these rusted old machines.
What's in this backpack? Metal bricks?
Aloy, Alva and I are closing in on the regulator.
Keep me posted.
It's creepy in here.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
I wish I had a glider.
Yeah, well, you don't.
I guess I'll find another way.
There's a lot of dead machines on this island.
We killed a great many when we landed here. Their salvage may prove useful to you now.
Another Spectre.
Sneak or fight? You choose. Pick it up. You need it? Plasma! Hit it with plasma!
Oh my god! Shut up!
Firing!
It's gonna explode! I'm coming to you there!
I hope Aaron dies now.
I can keep this going! Good work, Aloy.
That was a decent shot, I guess.
Better than any Oseram.
Tired yet?
Yep.
What would it have been like? Would Zoe have been sent off by herself if Regala wasn't here?
Yeah! Clear those weeds.
We're through.
I grab it if you need it. Here we go.
These Spectres are good sport! We can take this one, Aloy! Keep moving!
Alright. I'll trust you.
That Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
I hate stormbirds. But I guess, yeah, dead one's handy enough. Hey, you remember the good old days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed? You know, instead of the whole world?
Oh yeah. Good times.
I thought that was a world-ending threat as well.
More specters. I'll attack when you do.
2 of them, eh? 3 of them, eh? That's, wonder if we could...
I'm afraid if I stick to shock ammo.
Okay, they don't care about fire. How about just explosives? They appear not to give a shit. Okay, fine.
stealthy. Take this. Take it down.
Hehehe. I love my utterly absurd bow. Thank you for squashing errands there. What the hell is it doing? Oh, it's summoning its armor back.
I need some help here.
Shut up, Errand. I got this.
Aloy, can you hit this thing with acid? And another one down.
Oh, where's the alive one? There it is.
I think that's all of them. Let's push on.
I didn't kill that one.
Any good loot?
A little.
Like, he sounds like slightly nagging, doesn't he? When he's like, Aloy, could you hit this thing with acid? Like, shut up. Oh, it's a dead Thunderjaw. How cute. Can we take its disc launcher with us? We probably have to fly somewhere, right? Or climb.
Here, up this rock.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to climb around this corner.
Well, I'll try not to complain.
I can see the way forward. Keep moving.
Going as fast as we can. You all right?
Sort of.
Oh, shit. They're everywhere.
How many specters do the Zeniths have?
Spectures.
More than we want to fight at once, that's for sure.
Ah, you can't use that now. Plasma. Hit it with plasma.
I know about its plasma weakness. I know.
Looks like the others have things under control.
You shoot like a Notaru,
Ties this building to something.
Is that good?
Got it. Oh, I heard that crunch from here.
Aloy, Alva and I are in position.
Jetwing.
Do it.
Hit you again?
Blow the regulator.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
There's a tip that makes this section a little easy. Yeah, is it to use plasma? Yeah.
Now it's Beta's turn.
Aloy? I think we're in trouble.
Aloy, use plasma.
I'm not doing anything.
Use acid, Aloy.
She just needs a little time.
Time that we don't have.
Come on, Beta, come on.
Hello.
What is that?
Our army.
Hell yeah. We're making... Oh, they reprogrammed it to make Spinosaurs. Hell yeah. I was wondering how we get the other robots here.
You had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Which is faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
Now we can crank out machines to its heart's content. Get to the launch tower before this whole place becomes a war zone.
Before? They got nano thunder jaws.
Your maneuver, as clever as it is, means that Hephaestus has escaped containment. It will no doubt flee back to the Cauldron network.
Uh-oh.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
Aloy, please grab hold.
Perhaps. The Apollo database.
I was wondering how, because I was like, they're not going to do the final mission without any other machines other than Spectres, right, making an appearance. Wonder how they're going to do it.
Aloy, in case we don't make it, I just have one regret.
What is it?
That we had to do all this climbing.
That big rock might give us a bridge to get up and through.
Gotcha. Hey.
Well, I don't know where I'm going, but...
Guess not all the Spectres are fighting our machines.
Ah, that'd have made it nice and easy.
Oh, hello. It's another one of you. Howdy. Just give me a second. Ah, come on, you were nowhere near it. Ow. Ow. That'll help. Look, it's literally being acided. As we speak. You know what? I hope I hit you.
Come on, let's cross over. Yeah, it's alright, I got this.
That's gonna pop.
Just
Shit.
some parts.
Zoe and Baldy are fighting another Spectre up there.
I think they can handle it. This way.
Big jump. To the right, I think. And now's a good time to hit it with plasma.
Shut up! Oh, they should have turned those sparks off for this mission.
You can get to the launch tower through the hangar up ahead. I'm heading over to join you now. The hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy!
By the blood of the Ten!
Kaboom! It's here when you want it. Here we go.
Yeah, get it.
Good work, everyone. Let's go.
Over here, Aloy.
Regardless here.
This is a find.
This way.
I assume we're gonna walk into another one of them. Guess we're going up. Oh, and Zoe's here.
This is the way up. Over here, you.
Whoa. Look at all this Zenith space stuff.
I like really big balls. Oh, I have to drop my cool gun after lugging it all the way up here. I hope regardless. Yeah, everyone's just shouting at me about fucking plasma.
Come on, let's go.
This way, demon! This is the death I was promised.
Why do you care? You don't. It's Regala. Aloy's like, no, not the genocidal warlord who tried to kill everyone. Well, that's how they get rid of Regala, I guess.
Turn peacefully to the sun.
Yeah, I bet.
She cared nothing for peace.
Aloy, it's been intense, but Kotallo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
Keep at it. We're almost to the tower.
Oh, good. Shots. Wow. There they go. Look at them.
Ah, now we know who's been causing all the fuss. Matilda's little pet.
Silence. Zenith inbound. Can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up. Stay still.
This is pointless. You can't hurt us.
Even though you did kill one of us, so we should
Face
really
it,
be more concerned.
You're worms that ooze through the cracks into our basement.
Silence.
One moment more.
But I might just
Use
spare
plasma,
you if you give up
Aloy.
Tilda. I think it's safe to say she's forfeited her share of our operation. Permanently.
there.
No? Nothing? Fine. All right, people. Light 'em up! Are we supposed to be scared?
Hehehe. I love the flying.
We can't let Gerard escape. It won't take long before he preps the shuttle for launch. Then he'll be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
I failed to see another option.
Then we'll carve a path. Ready?
Get to the top and secure Gaia. I'll stop.
I love the flying. It's so goofy. Yeah, they're probably all fine.
I gotta get to the top of the tower and free Beta.
Aloy, what? Die, I say, filth!
Are you okay?
Apologies for that. We're okay. As long as Alva hurries.
I'm
Sudden,
almost into the network. Just do the best you can.
Sudden change in tone there. It's very funny.
Okay, an elevator. Promising.
Yank.
We got some unfinished business, little girl.
All right.
I don't need a shield to take you out.
Let's do this guy in.
Trust me, you're gonna wish you had one.
Ah, it's not the same.
Oh, he's got a helmet.
Whoa! I can't let him catch me.
There!
Good advice. Hey.
I'm taking you down.
Hit me then!
I am currently. Ow.
Not much without your shield, are you?
Aloy, are you there? I'm on my way to help. Just need to find my way in there.
No, don't come here. You'll get killed. Hehehe. I'm cheating.
Pain makes you feel alive!
that's new.
Jeez.
He's almost. No!
Jeez. Ah, got him.
I almost forgot what it was like to hurt.
Oh, that's why Zoe was coming.
Now we're having fun, right?
To finish him off. Bit of a kill steal there, you know. I mean, but it's fine.
You okay?
It's fine.
I will be. In time. Go. Rescue your sister. I'll regroup with the others and make sure they're okay.
Looks like the machine's inspectors have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there. I have to go. I almost have.
Let's do it. I like how you can just still see the battle going on over there. It's like ludicrous. Oh.
Erend? Is everyone alright down there?
Mostly. We're cleaning up the last few specters.
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think. Zoe told me you got Eric. Good work.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess only Tilda and Gerard are left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is, the Zeniths are afraid of it.
Alba? Alba! What's going on here? Maybe Beta can help me figure it out.
They're setting up the sequel, Aloy.
She's okay.
It's the Resident Evil crossover.
Almost there. This is it. End of the line.
Look at them still going for it down there. Oh, I forgot to lock the doors. There's always one thing you forget. Is this good? This is happening? Do we want to stop this?
Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files, anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay. Over there. The systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here. There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth.
Ooh.
Look. Escape vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here. It's a machine of some kind. Or a swarm of them. The energy readings are astronomical. Aloy, I don't think a natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius. This thing did.
Hell yeah. Oh, I was hoping we'd go to space in the next one, but it looks like they're gonna...
It's a way station. They're on the run.
Haha! Hello. That's just how he enters rooms.
I see you've been busy.
And you've been lying. Nemesis, what is it?
It is us. The minds of Far Zenith. Or failed copies of them, anyway. Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical. Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions,
They
and
minted
prejudices
themselves.
left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocols, system specs, override codes. It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
Finally, you understand.
Well, you were lying
And
to
when
us.
that
Come on.
failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself.
How could we
Which is why
possibly
we
know
must
about
flee
this?
to a random planet circling a random star, somewhere it can never find us.
With Gaia. So you can build yourself a new world.
That's the plan. Even now. Earth is finished, Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die. You'll come with me to the
How about
stars.
we just kill you, and then when it gets here, we're like,
And
yeah, they're all
we'll
dead.
create a new world.
Don't worry about it.
Together. Where that monstrosity could never find us.
What? No.
I loved Elizabeth. More than you could ever know.
Yeah, I doubt it, actually.
And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy,
Well,
but her
jeez.
best possible self. So I'm not asking. You're coming with me.
Well, that's gotta
It
be
may
a
seem
proposition.
But you'll forgive me in a few centuries.
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better. Spectre Prime, to me.
Final boss fight.
Take cover! Get to the door!
Submit, Aloy. You can't win.
I've heard that before.
Okay,
I knew you didn't
let's do a little scan.
really want to hurt me.
Wow, it's cute. Oh, it's weak to plasma damage. We should try plasma. Alright, what you got? Explodes when destroyed. Bunch of stuff's detachable.
Damage.
Oh shit. Okay.
I can keep going.
I was gonna... I was... Give me a second. Are you trying to kill me? I thought you, like, wanted to bang me.
Let us end this!
In the knee.
Target active!
Who are you talking to?
I can target its gold plating. Armor's off!
How much pain are you going to take?
Oh, you've like barely hit me. Oh shit, I don't want to be near that. It's got like a little sun. Shit. Hold still.
Oh, that thing's fast.
I am the only way you get to live, Aloy!
Few more hits.
You cannot win!
Easy peasy.
It's over.
Can I loot it?
Why couldn't you just let me choose?
I want the loot. You can't actually loot it. That's ridiculous. I like that the final boss was someone who's just like maniacally in love with Aloy. So us and Nemesis are like best mates now, right? I presume. She dead. We'll leave it ambiguous.
And she told you about Nemesis.
So you've known all along.
From Hades, yes. Along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith shields. Everything I did to create the rebel army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds. When I learned of Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play. That you would interfere and attempt to save the Tenakth. I was correct, to a point. You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition.
I was correct in that I was wrong.
The end result is the same.
I like that.
We're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind. To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database, and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge, one with infinite possibilities. You can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place.
Oh my god. Are we gonna do it again? Spectre Prime to me.
You're going to just take off? And abandon everything? Stay. Help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours. What hope does this primitive tribal Earth have? If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life. You'd be saving a seed for a new world.
Be really funny if she
Just
was like,
as Elizabeth
okay.
did. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be. If she were here in your place, she would board.
Say she was wrong. Say she was wrong.
Found her.
Is she hurt?
Criticize Elizabeth for once in your fucking life.
Thank the Dan.
Goodbye, Silence.
Ugh.
She looks okay.
She looks victorious.
As
Silence
always.
moping off in the background there.
Aloy. You did it.
Beta survived. Genuinely happy about that.
Hey, where's he going?
As far away as anyone can go.
Oh. Are you sure?
Aw, he loves us.
You're staying.
For a time. You people are going to need all the help you can get.
Does anyone else need a drink?
Not if it's that ale of yours.
I'd be fine with a nap.
Excellent idea.
They'll just go to sleep in a pile on the floor.
It's really over this time.
Erend, get your hand off my shoulder. So I guess you use plasma, huh? I hope it cuts to Nemesis in space, just like
There's another battle ahead,
cackling.
Elizabeth.
Oh, fuck Elizabeth, honestly.
Very different than the one you fought.
I mean, no, it's basically identical, actually. It's a swarm of killer robots that want to destroy the planet. It couldn't be more
It's not about
similar.
the distant hope of creating a new world. It's about preserving the one we have. My friends have a new mission. To spread the word and ask for help. They've taken it in stride. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. The people of this world have the strength to fight any battle. The ingenuity to solve any problem.
That's cute.
The courage to overcome any obstacle.
Hawaii, Japan, Australia.
To rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid. What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before.
How do you know?
But I know I can put the fear aside.
It was only after the Zenith people, and they're all dead now.
For the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
That was cute. Oh, is she gonna do like a flyover the whole map? That'll be the credits. That's cute. I liked that. Story-wise. Oh, I need to take my jumper off though, I'm really hot. Why am I so hot? How many hours did it take you to get to the credits? Well, I wasn't rushing, so... but I didn't do everything. I sort of did, like... a bunch of side quests, but not... You know, I wasn't really completionist about it. But you can add up all the VODs on the channel, I suppose. I liked the story there. That was a big improvement over the first game. It feels like they were aware of some of the problems of the story in the first game, and they went some way to kind of walk a lot of it back, basically, in this one. $56 hours, oh my god. You criticized JK. Well, they did it well, is the thing. Yeah. Like, I like that they sort of... They got Aloy's, like, self-imposed savior complex main problem, you know? And then they gave us some friends, which is nice. And I like that, like, I really groaned when they introduced the Zenith, who was fully in love with Aloy and thought she was, like, amazing. And was previously fully in love with Elizabeth and thought she was amazing. But then she turns out to be the last boss. Very good, yes. They let you blow up that annoying plot point. I also like that they introduced another Aloy clone who wasn't exactly like Elizabeth. That's good. They got away from the sort of problematic, you know, genetic determinism there. Look at this nice colourful one. Get ready for dungeons. They still worship Elizabeth. Yeah, I mean, they didn't go as far as I'd like. I wanted Aloy at the end to say, if Elizabeth would have abandoned this world, she would have been wrong to Silence. Like, that would have made it a lot better for me, you know? Like, I feel like Aloy's character arc should conclude at coming to the realization that if she was in Elizabeth's place, she wouldn't do what Elizabeth did. She would try and find a way to save the world as it existed. That feels like where she needs to land in the next one, you know? Like, Elizabeth never really had friends and kept everyone at arm's length. And thus, she could throw the world away. You know, she could commit to her plan because she was a loner. But Aloy can't now, you know? Like, that's where I'd want it to go in the sequel, I think. Nemesis reveals Elizabeth was a bad person. Yeah, I'd like that. I want a bit more Elizabeth criticism. How did they survive after the world ended? They made like underground bunkers that waited until all of the machines like had finished destroying the world, and then they repopulated it. With like clones and clone animals and robot dinosaurs. Nemesis should have a copy of Elizabeth. Yeah, it'd be nice to meet Seloy. Yeah, because it had scans of all their brains. I hope it somehow had an Elizabeth brain. Well, actually, they cloned Beloy, didn't they? Which means they've got Elizabeth's genetic stuff. Oh, I hope Nemesis is just fucking Elizabeth. That would be so good. Yeah, shit. That's what they've got to do. They've got to make Elizabeth the bad guy of the next game. Oh, that'd be good. Yeah, if they went there, this would be a trilogy that started at a very low point story-wise and then fucking redeemed itself. I would really like that. I wanted to have Elizabeth's mind and commit to destroying the world again and hoping to rebuild it better. And Aloy has to go up against Elizabeth and be like, no, fuck off. I wonder what they're gonna do in the next one with all of our robots now, because we've got control of all the robots now, right? Or Gaia does. Oh, did Hephaestus get away when they captured Gaia? Did it not finish copying or something? Hephaestus escaped again. Oh, I see. Yeah, having Nemesis hack it would be... I mean... that'd feel a little bit like a retread though, wouldn't it, you know? At a certain point, you'd just get bored of not having Hephaestus under control, you know? Aloy deliberately released him. How did I miss that? I wasn't paying attention in the cutscene where it was explained, I guess. I didn't realize that it like did it go after that? Silence mentions it's going to the Cauldron Network again. Oh. Was I fighting when they were talking about that? I was probably talking about something completely different. I get distracted in cutscenes a lot. An RTS where you manage Gaia. I'd love that. That'd be so good. But they've covered America now, right? Next game's gotta be set somewhere else. They'll make Touchdown in... I don't know. Where would we reckon? They're French, so probably Canada. Well, you see, they already did. Then again, it's kinda... The climates don't necessarily have to match up, do they, with how we understand them to be? Because I figured after, you know, they did the Frozen North, or whatever it was called, they wouldn't go back to an icy setting. They have a Montreal office. So does every game company. I learned that from H-Bomb. The UK, and it's the exact same as it is today. So just cold and raining the whole time. Well done, devs. I enjoyed this game. It was like... I mean, it's very similar to the previous game, but they just made a lot of improvements. Which is what I like to see from a sequel, you know? It's playing it a bit safe, maybe, but I don't care. It was fun. The last game was fun, but had a bunch of problems, and this improved some of them. Yeah, I like this credit sequence because it is one part incredibly impressive and another part almost like lazy after the fact, you know? They're like, why not? You know, we couldn't do anything more impressive than just show you this world we made. So fuck it. which is really nice. And we've still got that rocket. We've still got a rocket. Oh, now you're just showing off. I'm also excited as like a sign of things to come, you know, like especially graphically. Like if this is what games can look like now. This feels like genuinely an upgrade over like the previous generation, which like not much has recently, you know. This is PS4 compatible, yeah. I'd like to see how it runs on there. Was Hideo Kojima in the... was he in the credits? So I'm reading chat. Crossover time. He directed a scene. Alright, what was the most ridiculous scene? Oh, they used the engine. I see, I see. Thank you. No. Thank you. I liked Ashley Birch doing a different voice for Beta. Oh, sorry. I'm talking over you there, I guess. Alright. Completed the main quest. Reached level 50. You're now free to continue exploring and complete any unfinished quests and activities. Wonderful. Is level 50 the top level that there is? Why am I just getting names of places? Why am I just getting names of places showing up? Well, I did fly over them, but did it actually... So, they didn't just like play us a movie of Aloy flying over it. They actually used the in-game Aloy model and had her actually fly around the actual map. Well, I'm going to be back in a couple of seconds, folks. I just need to go turn my heat off because I am boiling for some reason. And I'm going to get a drink as well. I will be back in 2 minutes. Oh, I'm back. I turned my heat off. And I opened a window. Oh. Where's everyone? There's even more shit around now. Hello.
What are you up to?
I'm getting a head start on looking for ways to temporarily stabilize the biosphere. We may not have a Festus, but I'm sure we can come up with something.
Strike. Yeah. I did a couple of strike tutorials, but can we have a word with Gaia? Where is everyone? Oh, they all went off to spread the word, didn't they?
Everything okay, Gaia?
Yes, it is good to be home.
Oh,
Although my
I wish she just went,
take some time to
yes, and that was it.
I must ensure that all Zenith code has been purged from my systems.
Good idea. Take as long as you need.
Well. We will talk when the DLC arrives.
Be welcome, Elven.
I like how much they were flexing early on with this, like, chain scrape brewery, like, restaurant thing.
Armor is my trade.
Like, they were like, we are just gonna fucking blow everyone's minds at this place. And you know what? They did. It's fucking great in here.
Seat's always open.
So what's new, Aloy Machine Hunter?
I'll see you around, Petra.
Until next time.
I love that. Just
It's a Tanakh game, but any tribe can enjoy it. Aloy, please, have a seat.
okay.
Let's play. Board's all yours.
I forget how to play Strike.
Okay, let's see. That's it for me. Knocked right off the board.
It's just silent. It's just utterly silent.
Time to get serious. Your turn. You're just hammering down on my pieces now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's done now. Whoa! Got me good.
I think I'm winning.
To make my move. A single machine left? That ain't good. Ah, looks like I lost.
I can tell when I'm being swindled.
Good luck.
What do I get for this? Other than to have fun, obviously. Do I have to put all of these things? I guess so.
My turn. You're up, Red. That was a surprise. I always get nervous when I overcharge my pieces. I'm up.
There we go.
Your move, Red.
Well, what should we talk about while this is happening? Good lord.
Off the board it goes.
How much we regret playing machines. I like how ridiculously convoluted it is, you know? It's so good.
My turn.
Damn, crunch.
One less piece on the board. That was brutal.
Does it attack too? You know, like if I move there, would that attack? Oh, that's my own piece. There we go. Crunch.
One less piece on the board.
Yeah, I'm good.
Time to make my move. That's it for me.
Leave me alone. Damn. Why is that so strong?
You got me. Fair and square.
I won. Me. Regular challenge. Let's see. Defeats all 3 beginner strike players to earn 2 skill points. Oh, I should have been doing it all along.
Don't be a stranger.
That was horrible. I regret my error. So that's Machine Strike. It's very boring. Playing Strike when you could be playing Elden Ring. I mean, I could just wrap up now and open Elden Ring and play it. Couldn't I?
You've earned this soldier respect.
Walk with strength.
It does need triple triad music. That's what it's missing. What we need is a Machine Strike Carver, right? There's like places that I just haven't, like full like settlements I just have never been to. Like this place, Salt Bite. Don't think I've ever been there. Or you could do more Machine Strike. It's very tough. It's very tough. Has anyone watched that video I put out? Are there any issues with it? Am I good to post it live or what? What do we reckon? I swear that there were Machine Strike Carvers, right? Have I made them up, or did they just not show up on the map? There was one. Oh, the hunting grounds have them. Is that where they are? Second drafts of cowards. Well, if I change anything, it would be a third draft. I'm being very careful. I'm about to destroy a lot of childhoods, you know? It's not a thing I do lightly. Ooh, a Fireclaw strike piece. Oh my god. Look at it. A Stalker. Ooh. Ooh. Look at them all. I bet they've all got like one really cool one, you know.
All hunters have a place on my ground.
Leave me alone. Leave it out.
If you're here to test your hunting.
Alright, I'll tell you what. I'm going to wrap up and I'm going to swap over to Elden Ring. Why not? Why not? Why not play some Elden Ring, you know? But I'm gonna cut the stream and I'm gonna go check feedback on that video. And then I'm gonna reboot the stream. So I'll be back in about 15-20 minutes. Okay, folks. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Is it worth me raiding anyone? I mean, I'm gonna be back in a minute, so I'm not gonna raid anyone. No, all right. BRB. I'll be back. Yeah, in about 15 to 20 minutes. All right. Thanks. Bye.